If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to love that body. If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to engage in physical activities.
Hello. For the next few minutes, the Ministry of Health of Guyana would like to tell you of the extraordinary wellness programs that we have implemented towards improving the health of our people. I'm Sewell Finlay Williams, National School Health Coordinator and member of the Health Communications and Social Mobilization team.
If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to engage in physical activities. Check your blood pressure and sugar. You need to check regularly. Make sure that your body healthy. Fight against obesity. Stay away from smoking. Practice healthy eating. And if you drink responsibly, and you would live longer. And yes, you would be healthier. Make sure that you screen for breast, cervical, and prostate.
The observance of Caribbean Wellness Day is one of the mandates of the CARICOM heads of government coming out of their landmark summit on chronic non-communicable diseases in Port of Spain, Trinidad in 2007. In addition to the 14 other actionable points contained in the Port of Spain Declaration to promote healthy lifestyles in the Caribbean, they designated the second Saturday of September as Caribbean Wellness Day.
That body. If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to engage in physical activities.
Guyana is not only using the designated second Saturday of September as a catalyst for sustained physical activity, but we are also observing the entire September as a month in which numerous activities are sustained, making September an annual health and wellness month. We have also institutionalized the wellness revolution and have developed several year-long programs to assist Guyanese citizens in making informed choices for healthy lifestyles.
In Guyana, we celebrate Caribbean Wellness Month. We extended what is known as Caribbean Wellness Day to a month of activity. But indeed, over the years, going back to before the Port of Spain Declaration in 2007, Guyana could claim to be a health promotion site, a health promotion space, a health promotion country. I believe that the intention of Caribbean Wellness Day as part of the 15 action points for the Caribbean Wellness Day Declaration was to in fact create health promoting sites, health seeking sites, and that's what Guyana has become. And Guyana has been so before 2007, so we are very happy that in fact the leaders of the Caribbean decided to have a Caribbean Wellness Day.
None of the Guyana wellness programs are done on a one-time basis. As a matter of fact, the month of September culminates an entire year of health and wellness activities.
Guyana's program of promoting health has always been one of partnerships. We have always said that the Ministry of Health will not be able to do this by ourselves. But what we have done is to develop the programs, we have developed the standards, we have developed the material. And in implementing our programs, we now have many partners, NGOs, private sector, the churches have all joined us, so that this is truly a national effort.
While the launch of Caribbean Wellness Day in September of 2007 served to formalize this movement across the region, in Guyana, health and wellness programs had already taken on a life of its own years before.
I am thrilled that other countries are following Guyana's example by making that day a week of activity, and in some cases following Guyana and having a month of activity. Whilst we have been scaling up these activities for Caribbean Wellness Month, we have in fact started most of these initiatives prior to 2007. I believe the Smoke-Free Spaces program that we have, educating children to promote the smoke-free space has been a very successful one. I am pleased sometimes when people come to Guyana and tell me that they hardly see people smoking compared to their own countries. That should not make us complacent. But in fact, we see that people are more aware. We have moved as a country to where people smoked willy-nilly anywhere, in their homes, in offices, in public places. People still do, but people are very apologetic about it, and it means that we are succeeding. Physical activity promotional program, which started since 2000, 2001, and then evolved into what we call the Million Mile Challenge, has seen more people exercising, and that's another thing I'm pleased about, that people come to Guyana and tell me that they're really impressed, seeing so many people walking on the seawalls, walking in the playgrounds, walking along the roads and the bridges, like the Barbiche River Bridge, the Demerara Harbor Bridge, and so on.
In 2007, the Smoke-Free Spaces program was accelerated. In 2008, the Ministry of Health commenced its weekly television program and launched the Million Mile Challenge, a campaign to get Guyanese people to incorporate more physical activity into their day. In 2009 and 2010, major focus was placed on educating our public on body mass index and ways and the importance of counting calories. This year, 2011, the Ministry of Health began by launching a lifestyle campaign called Wait No More, A Quest to Good Health, and launched the Workplace Wellness Program.
I think I'll change my ways. So all your words get noticed. Oh no, tomorrow's a brand new.
Our very unique program of Wait No More has really caught the imagination of the Guyanese people. Yesterday, as the ladies, the 12 ladies that started the Wait No More program walked around at the Merriman's Mall where our health fair was being held, people said to me, how is it possible that they lost so much weight in such a short time? We take impossible things and we show people that with some effort, it is possible to achieve the impossible. And it's encouraging to see that people, as I go around the country, may not know their BMI, but they say, hey, Dr. Ramsamy, where can I go get my BMI done? And when I tell them you can do it at home, and I explain to them, then they're going out. Just like our workplace program for HIV, our workplace program for health, for the broader health goals, will now become a model for other countries. I am glad to see that workplaces are now joining us in promoting health, not only for their employees, but for the people within their community and for the families of those who work in those companies.
Some of the programs within the chronic disease unit, as part of prevention of the risk factors for getting a chronic disease, is the workplace program. Now, we recognize that persons spend the majority of the time at work and they may not be able to access services, so we are embarked on a program where we take services to them. And the workplace program are, for example, establishing it as a smoke-free space and ensuring that their staff have access to certain facilities that will prevent their risk factors, for example, a gym facility, so that they can engage in physical activity. The specific services we bring to them are the screenings, so that persons are aware if they would, for example, have high blood pressure that they might not have known before. We also check for their blood sugar or blood glucose levels. We measure their body mass index so they would know if they are within a healthy weight, if they're overweight or obese. And we also complement the screening with education to help them to prevent or to lower their risks for chronic diseases.
Every aspect of Wait No More, the quest to good health was televised and aired across Guyana. Every week, participants shared their experiences, and every week, a health professional was available to offer guidance. A new group of participants will continue the quest next year.
I have been speaking to store owners who says that more people are buying like gym equipment, small things like weights, but importantly, more people are buying scales, which means that people are now aware. And we may have helped the business people, they have another thing they could sell, but that's a good thing that is happening. More people, people abandon their bicycles and they start buying motorcycles and cars. But a lot of people with motor vehicles now are also buying bicycles, not to take them to places, but as an exercise thing. People are guilty of their use of salt and sugar, and people want to know what is this thing called trans fat. So we have work ahead of us to regulate these things, to make people understand what they are, but we have put it in their head. And so that's the health promotion thing that we want for Guyana. I believe Guyanese have become more health conscious. And they've become health conscious in a way that they accept that they have a personal responsibility. And so the goal that we set ourselves and the path we set ourselves on before 2000, since 2001, when we started a crusade about the chronic non-communicable diseases, we see now through the vehicle of the Caribbean Wellness Day, Caribbean Wellness Week, Caribbean Wellness Month, being one that is really firmly within the Guyanese landscape. And I'm thrilled because of that. We are turning our desire and need for better health into action. I see programs such as the foot care program moving from the health sector to community setting as people organize health fairs, and so bringing the services to people rather than having just permanent places where people have to come. Those will continue, our health centers, our hospitals, and so will continue. But we're not waiting for people to come to us. We are going to people.
Weaved into this campaign were messages about cervical, prostate, and breast cancer, obesity, mental health, hypertension, diabetes, heart diseases, nutrition, BMI, and physical activity. Also, the harmful usage of alcohol and the exposure to tobacco smoke. To join the Caribbean region in observance of Caribbean Wellness Day, the Ministry of Health of Guyana launched the Love Life, Stay Healthy, Live Long campaign to increase knowledge and awareness on the importance and benefits of prevention, treatment, and care of chronic non-communicable diseases, and also to promote lifestyle changes.
If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to love that body. If you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to engage in physical activities. Check your blood pressure and sugar. You need to check regularly. Make sure that your body healthy. Fight against obesity. Stay away from smoking. Practice healthy eating. And if you
Caribbean wellness activities span the 10 administrative regions of Guyana in one form or the other. Health workers far and wide played their part.
I believe the last 10 years, and particularly the last 4 years, since the inception of Caribbean Wellness Day, we have adopted and promoted many health promoting programs. It is now time for us to evaluate. So this is what I want to see in 2012, that every community is engaged in health promoting activities and that they use September to show off what they have been doing all year. Because our Wellness Month is not about doing it this month and then forget it for 11 months. So September is about showing off what we as communities have been doing, showing off all the things you've been doing for the year so people see. But that the ministry must now come and report to the nation that, in fact, these things are having an impact. We must show that people know about diabetes. So our Me to You program, for example, where we are sending out information directly to their homes, reinforcing the information we give them in our health centers, on TV, on radio. We are also sending out written, printed material to their homes. Are these things making a difference? So we are going to be reporting on tobacco survey and other lifestyle surveys, what's happening in the community, so that people could see that this is a worthwhile thing to do.
Living a healthy lifestyle is now a fad in Guyana, and the Ministry of Health here will continue to wave the banner of good health. I'm Sue Finlay Williams. Join our campaign. Love that body, love life, stay healthy, and live long. Goodbye.